Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we dive into the world of literature and explore the stories that shape us. Today, we're discussing one of America's most iconic novels, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. Published in 1885, this book has been a cornerstone of American literature for over a century, and its influence can still be felt today. To understand the significance of Huck Finn, let's take a step back and look at the historical context in which it was written. The late 19th century was a time of great change in America, with the Civil War having ended just 2 decades prior. The country was still grappling with the legacy of slavery, and issues of race and identity were at the forefront of the national conversation. It's against this backdrop that Twain wrote Huck Finn, a novel that would go on to challenge societal norms and spark important discussions about morality, justice, and what it means to be human. In terms of literary background, Huck Finn is often associated with the realist movement, which sought to accurately depict everyday life in America. Twain was influenced by authors like Charles Dickens and the French realists, who emphasized the importance of observation and verisimilitude in their writing. However, Huck Finn also contains elements of romanticism, particularly in its portrayal of nature and the individual's relationship with the environment. This blending of styles is part of what makes the novel so unique and enduring. One of the most important aspects of the novel is its exploration of identity, particularly through the character of Huck himself. As a poor, uneducated boy from the rural South, Huck is forced to navigate a complex web of social norms and expectations. Through his journey down the Mississippi River with Jim, a runaway slave, Huck grapples with issues of morality, loyalty, and what it means to be a good person. One notable example of this can be seen in the passage where Huck decides not to turn Jim in, despite knowing that he could face serious consequences for helping a fugitive slave. This moment is often cited as one of the most important in the novel, as it marks a turning point in Huck's development and highlights the tension between his desire to do what's right and the societal pressures that urge him to conform. Another significant aspect of Huck Finn is its use of satire, which Twain employs to critique the social ills of his time. Through characters like the Duke and the King, Twain pokes fun at the excesses and hypocrisies of the wealthy elite, as well as the racial prejudices that underpinned American society. This satirical element is still relevant today, as we continue to grapple with issues of inequality and social justice. The cultural impact of Huck Finn cannot be overstated. Authors like William Faulkner, Toni Morrison, and Cormac McCarthy have all cited Twain as an inspiration, and the book's themes of identity, morality, and social justice continue to resonate with readers today. From film adaptations like the 1993 Disney movie to literary reinterpretations like Coover's The Water Knife, Huck Finn remains a cultural touchstone that continues to spark important conversations about who we are and where we're going as a society. One notable example of Huck Finn's influence can be seen in the work of author Toni Morrison. In her novel Beloved, Morrison explores the haunting legacy of slavery and its impact on African American families. Like Twain, Morrison uses the device of a journey, in this case, the ghostly presence of Seth's dead daughter, to confront the brutal realities of America's past. This echoes Huck's own journey, where he grapples with the moral implications of slavery and ultimately decides to reject the societal norms that surround him. In conclusion, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain is a masterpiece of American literature that continues to captivate readers with its thought-provoking themes, memorable characters, and nuanced exploration of the human condition. Through its complex portrayal of identity, morality, and social justice, Huck Finn challenges us to confront our own biases and assumptions and to consider what it means to be a good person in a society marked by inequality and injustice. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.